the thing is hasta la belleza cansa. That's from the Limbo song. Hasta la belleza cansa. But no. Um, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys something. So basically, in this world, like you know, where we do like have like natural things that can help us like progress, heal, be better, like all these things or whatever. Um, it the places where we are able to obtain these resources is like at like a grocery store. You get at like a grocery store. Some things you gotta maybe go to like a herb store, and a lot of the time this is like mixed in with the I guess like with like the occult things and stuff. And so um in a lot of like most people, this is kind of like just something like what's for you. This is a like a thing like what's for you is for you type of thing, right? So traditions are usually like passed down from like one generation to the next generation, right? And so when things are taught to you, you kind of like understand more so like the value. Like if you know what something's worth, you wouldn't just like give it away. You get me? And so um, there's people with certain like gifts that know how to manage that gift in the world that we live in because they were taught, and that was like generations, like like generation through generation. It was there's others, and then there's others that's just like kind of like, you know, it just was in a sense like in their lineage. It's like it was just the time for something to sprout from it, and that's something like that everyone like will try to like block. If you believe in the Bible, there's a lot of references like to that, and just like living in general. So with that being said, oh wait, with that being said, um, yeah, like a lot of the times, look, a falcon. A lot of the times, we think like, oh, like the world is like this, and I have like a vision of it like being like this and stuff like that. And there's like things that are missing, but that's like that's the disconnect with like your roots. But your roots always seem to come find you. They always want to find you. Like they always. I'm looking at the sky right now. You guys want to look at the sky? So yeah, the roots, they always come find you. Like they always come like to get you. Like you know, like never leave you out, because you know the truth. No child left behind. You know, like you know. Well, the falcon just flew away. Ma, but for real, because the falcon, like they just come find you for real. Because if no one teaches you the way, I'm gonna teach you the way. And you know what's crazy? There's generations probably here in America where it was like that. Like you lost the way, but someone came and found you and taught you a way. And and since you learned the importance, everyone after you knew the importance of it too. And they kept it alive, and they kept it alive, and they kept it alive, and they kept it alive. They kept it alive like that. Real stuff. So when you know, no matter what though, it's gonna, if it's lost, it's gonna come find you. That's crazy, right? I guess it gotta be the time though. Just, I guess it gotta be the time. You know? All the shade. Literally the the clouds are in the sky covering the sun and stuff like that. But yeah, it can get really bad. It get really bad, but it doesn't have to get that bad. Like, for example, when like in the Bible, I'm talking about people that like that are predominant. I don't know much about Muhammad. I'm sorry, guys. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about Elijah Muhammad. Like I can tell you a little. I don't know. I don't know about y'all Muhammad though, no lie. But I can tell you about Elijah Muhammad. Muhammad's in the name. So first let me tell you about Moses. So per stories, Moses was a child, a baby, and it was a rumor that the one to liberate the Israelites was born, something like that. Read it first stuff, right? So apparently, streaming down the lake, boom, 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 and there was alligators, boom, 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 boom. In the at the end, like toward if it flowed, I'm going like this. It flew over there, you know, boy, you know, seems like it's flying because like it floated over there. It flew on the air, right? So it goes. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm gonna continue. It started floating on the air, floating on the water, flying in the water. Anyways, so whatever. So it goes to the end, and then it reaches the palace, the whatever Pharaoh's what is it called? Pharaoh's daughter. That's what she is. Pharaoh's daughter. Go ahead and like picks up the little kid, raises her as her own son. Boom, 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 boom. You know that whole thing. That is a scary scene. Imagine you're like you. That's space right there. Let me put this little kid in the river. So like, God be with him. Hey, you can't stay here. You gotta go down that, path. Go down that path. So yeah, but when he got there, he was alright. He was alright. And then you got the story of like a leader, Jesus. That would be it. And his was like the toughest one, and this one was just like the stay like the air. Like it was like the air. It was like everything. Cause what do we have in our body, right? You gotta every single element that we have in our body. It was all that, and then into that, in a woman like that. Like that is a miracle. That's why I really do believe that, cause it could do that. That's why I believe that for real. Listen, my friend, anything is possible. Like for real, like I really do believe Jesus Christ was born like that. Like it's science. it's science. It's literally science. Like, yo, facts. This shit is science. I don't know where these people be at, but they be having. It be like I be feeling that's my name. I be like, I don't know where they be having with this, but it's for real. Nah, but for real though. So it's science though. So So um, I think it's a pretty cool thing though that like no, the way Jesus was born, you can't tell me that wasn't it, and you can't tell me he didn't die on the cross, and you can't tell me he didn't resurrect on the third day. I mean, you could tell me. What I mean is like, let me correct myself because I don't want to like come off as I'm trying to argue with you because I'm not trying to argue with nobody. Okay, I'm not. So you can't tell me in the sense of like you could tell me whatever you want basically, but I'm not gonna believe nothing you're saying. I'm gonna be like, oh, nice, cool. I'm gonna be there with you. Like I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be in that mentality with you, and then I gotta come back to my senses by myself. I gotta let's hit a reboot. Let's get it. There's no alligators there. They're probably down the river. They're probably in the water today. They're chilling. The birds ain't getting no warnings today. We chilling. The falcon came. It said it was stuck. It glided. Big chilling, big vibes. Big chill, big vibes. No prize. We don't really care about their lives, but it is what it is. Life is life. No nothing negative to nobody for real. Because at the end of the day, the truth shall prevail, right? It's the truth. All right, so we spoke about Jesus Christ. Like, need I say more? Like, need I say? Look how he was born. Look how he came to this earth. Like, yo, I just heard a story about this lady that she went and she was pregnant. She didn't want to have the child because it was not, she didn't feel right about it, whatever the reason was. And she went to the clinic to do that thing. And then the guy said, oh, you don't know who my grandma is. That's what the guy said per the video. Per the video, the lady went to go check her post-op. Baby was right there. That baby did not go nowhere. Isn't that a thing? Isn't that quite a story there? And if a human can do that, and y'all believe that, I'm not gonna believe Jesus, the one, the God. He's the God of gods. Like, for real. And he could come back at any time. So be afraid. Be very afraid. It's raining a little bit. Don't play with him. No, he said not to big him up like that. He said just to be like him, though. But nah, you gotta big up people. Because the goodness you can see in him, it's a reflection. Like, wow, I'm proud of he could do that. He could do that. No one has done what he has done yet. And what he's done, it's always going to be credited to him. Everything that Jesus did is always going to be credited to him, right? And he credits everything to God. That's what he did when he was here. And that's exactly as we should. And we should big up each other. Big up yourself, you know? Feel free. Feel free to big it up. Big it up, yeah. Nah, this is real, though. This is real, like, real life. Real beautiful, like, for real. Life is very beautiful when you see the God in it. And it's crazy because people could do whatever they want, but at the end of the day, if you really have, like, the true faith inside that, you know, that God really is with you, and, like, I really do believe that he sent his only son and stuff like that. And if what protects you is stronger than that, hey, by all means, go where it feels right to you. But I need that. I need Jesus for real. Always. It's like, dang, Jesus, we're gonna go I'm gonna tell you about my stories of where I came from, Jesus. But thank you for looking out. You know, I hope you look out for them one day. You know, they're not perfect, but you know, they're like me. I think they're worth it. If they're like me, I think they're worth it. If only. The woodpecker side. If only the woodpecker. Where is that from? If only it holds. Duh. That's like the favorite movie to quote for me, holds. Someone created a life in the universe. Yeah, it was Rick. Hey, Rick did it. It was Rick. Rick. It's like, no. It's funny though, because people want to be like, no, we should have free minds. And it's like, the freest mind you could ever have. Like, look at the trees, bro. The trees are so intelligent, they can live forever. Like, basically forever, longer than most people. The water's so, like, smart too. It's like, we're just dumb. Like, it's only dumb people that don't, like, you know, like, and I say that it's dumb because just think about it. Why would you? Okay, think about it like this, right? Let's say you have a body of water, right, in your backyard, or you have a body of water anywhere in the universe, a body of water anywhere, a river, a lake, a canal, a pond, whatever you got. Why are you gonna throw stuff in there to contaminate the potential water that one day you may need to drink? That's why the cleaning, that's why it doesn't make sense to me. It's like, if one day let's say one day where you're living, you're running out of water. Let's just say that, right? You're running out of water, right? And the nearest body of water near you is polluted. And who polluted it? You did. You can't even blame the big companies. You did it. You littered. You threw that little piece of, you threw that garbage outside your window. Maybe it wasn't in your intention. Boom, 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 flew in the water. That was your fault, not the big corporations. That's another part of accountability as well as just like regular people. I don't be doing that. That's y'all. I really don't be doing that. That's one thing I do not do. I do not do the whole little bug stuff. That's not the vibe. That's not it. But that's a real scenario. And then they talk about like people like knowing like basic skills. Do you really know how? Can you start a fire? Like, what if like all your lighters went out? Could you start a fire for yourself? Could you cook something for yourself? Like, could you rub two sticks together for real? Because we'd be like, oh, that's caveman stuff. But can you do what the cavemen do? I don't know. Can you? Can you move like the cavemen do? Like, if we had to go to that, could you survive? Because we talk with so much pride, like we just eagles and we just glide. Falcons in the sky. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? I hope so. I hope so. I do. They say no one's gonna rescue you. Already did. It already happened. You ain't see it? God could change your situation like that. Everything's in the mind. Let it flow. Let it flow. Behold. Yeah, put your fingers. No, but for real though, it's real stuff. I'm saying this though, because I see a bunch of stuff in here. Like, I'm pretty sure people like walk there. Stuff flows to those shit. I don't think that's good though, because you never, like, for real. It does nobody good. Like, there's garbage disposal. That's even like landfills too. It's like, you don't think that connects to the other soil and like it feels like it like could contaminate soil. Like, all of that needs to be cleansed. Like, that's crazy. That's all the stuff. Just kind of like making, in a sense, more work, but is I guess just show the abundance of the power. You know? And it's beautiful. And it's great. And it's like a start of like a new era. So if you feel like you weren't like disconnected from like some type of like root, like your core of who you are or something, allow yourself to like learn and let what speaks to you speak to you. And what stays, let it stay. And what doesn't, let it, let it go. Let it go like feel like a breeze. Like, nah, this isn't resonating. Like, oh, stick to stuff you know. Stick to the stuff that you know. And assuming what they think they know what you know. Assuming that, you know, stick to it. But yeah, like Moses, in a sense, taught the Israelites how to about the true God, but the true God can speak to him. But Moses had like he was already an Egyptian, basically. He was already like that, and so I guess they just kind of followed. But Moses knew how to just submit to one God. Like, he knew that, you know, this was the one that above all, like, this was the one, like, you know. And it's just because of like, I'm thinking about the basic, con que la forma que me trataste, something like that, like the way that you treated me, like simply like that, you know, like that's a song though. Like, yeah, like the way these, like the treatment, like the actual, like the feeling of it feeling like, okay, like learn, feel it, grow. This is why, like, you know, like it feels like that connection, like boom, boom, that, you know, like that connection. And then it's like that door opened, and then that door opened the door to like the real connection. That opened the door. That said, hello, welcome. As the connection with the one built, all the other ones like opened and became stronger and called more like to me, like made me feel wanting to be like closer to that. not further away. And it was like it was as if like there was supposed to be some type of like battle. So it was as if supposed to be like it was something like, but I don't think so. It's like something positive, you know? It's like that opened it to it. And the interesting part of that is, for me, is because people say that Jesus means Hail Zeus and his real name is Yeshua, so why are you going to say that? And it's like, okay, like it will make sense to me now, like perfect sense, because um there is like in Cuba, there's Chango, right? Que viva Chango, que viva Santa Bárbara bendita, para ti surge mi vida. You know, it's like that, right? Chango will be like the lightning, thunder type of like god in like, you know, in like the Orishas though. It would be like the Zeus. You get me? So, and it's like that. So it's like, okay, if that's the mythology connected, it gives so much more power and strength to what it is, like, you know, what I know that I don't really know, but that I know. You get me? Like that. It's like it's not something that like was like, hey, like this is the breakdown of it. Like here, like someone passed it down to me, or that I went to something and like brought myself deeper into those roots. It was strictly just spiritual, just strictly just God. Like here's the connection, and like get rooted into it in a sense. And it seems like it's like pretty shallow. Like I don't know like the depths of it, but I feel like the only part that I really need to know is Jesus, because that's a part of me. But maybe that's all I'm meant to know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go deeper, you know, more so just deeper in Christ. But instead of like dimming the light, let it shine bright so they can all be together with, you know, Jesus Christ. That's what I mean, you know. I don't have to go deeper into that. Like you know, I'm a more on this side. You know, I already crossed it. You know, I already crossed it. And then they also say the connection with Amen Ra, apparently, and that's like why we say Amen at the end, and then it's like the connection. But remember, Moses was he was first that, and then he spoke, and then yeah. So that's like the little differences there, and like connections. And I think I like the thought process of it, because it's not like, I don't know. I think it's like it's like I accept what you believe, and I have nothing to say like no, what you say is not true. But one thing that like everything else could be true, but like the most important picture for me, like the most important part is like the life of Jesus Christ, and like that meaning, and like what that really did for like the world. That was like a world stop. That was that type of moment. And I'm giggling because it's just like kind of funny to like make the connection like that. Like the music, you know. But yeah, like I think that's like a whole, like that's like the most important. If there's like a shocking event in the whole world, in the history, that's the most like shocking, the most gracious, the most perfect event. Like that whole time he was alive. Like those 33 years, like that was the most influential, the most like suspenseful, like the best time of the world. Like his life cycle was the best. And he he lived a whole life cycle, and then, you know, what if it's like a metaphor, what if it's like a metaphorical death? But no, I think honestly it was like personally I think it was a real death reason, because it's like, you know, it being like a sacrifice, and like knowing what the Bible says is like, okay, I believe that. But like what if he like lived in the world again, and he just like kept, and he lived in the world again, and like he just decides to come back, like I'm gonna come back, you know? No, I don't think he would do that. I'm over here trying to make him a Rolling Stone. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Like he just come back and like different when his like, you know, but he wouldn't do that when his bride's there. Like, all right, let me come back. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, Jesus. I know you're not like that. You're not like that, are you? Are you like that? He'd be like, I mean, I was a human. No, he wasn't like that. He was perfect. But what about when he came back though? Like, what about he was like a little like, you know? Nah. He's like, I'm just living. This is the times. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna play like that, because I don't know. That's just like, I hope that's not disrespectful. It sounds funny to me though. But I don't think he would be like that. I think he would be strict, and he would be like upright, and he wouldn't like It wouldn't be like a Rolling Stone type of thing because that hurts people's feelings. You know, it does. So I don't think Jesus Christ is in the business of hurting people's feelings. So definitely not a Rolling Stone. Definitely not a Rolling Stone. So yeah, Papa wasn't a Rolling Stone. That's why we don't really know our. That's why some of us don't really know our papas, because our papas really was not a Rolling Stone. Papa was a Rolling Stone. The stories they tell us, but the real Papa, you know, that's why they couldn't be there because, like, you know, and if you did, it was just like a healing, and your family didn't, you know. I'm not saying that God is any less belonging to you, but you know, He had to be a little bit more there for us. You know, he couldn't have his earthly helpers around some of us, so he had to be more there. So we just a little bit tired, we just a little bit close, just a little bit, just a little bit. At least it feels like it. At least on my side, you know, I rely just a little bit more because I can't say, oh, Titi taught me this, or Baba taught me this. You know what I mean? It's like a little closer. But either way, even people, you could remember, like, even when you go through the journey by yourself, right? And like people did and so stuff, you're like, oh, I remember this person told me this, or I remember that, and you like connected. So yeah. No, but there's definitely things that like people, you know, people try their best, I guess. You know? Like you know what I never thought about? Do ants lay eggs? Or like how do ants reproduce? Just a random thought. Yeah, I think so. But there's different ways to fight for your life and like what belongs to you. Surely so. You can't fight fire with fire. But at the end of the day, it's all up to God. So you plead your case, oh plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against me. And order my steps, oh Jah, whenever it's dark and I'm alone. But still I feel no oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against me. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone. I feel because if you do evil in the thing, like in the physical, like think about it, like when you retaliate, like when you retaliate or you try to like change stuff, like you kind of make stuff worse. Like take like for example, I'm gonna show you my skin right here. Oh, my skin right here. I have like post acne marks, pimples, and stuff like that. I have like a treatment on it right now. You know, I'm chilling in the shade or whatever. Still getting the UV rays or whatever. But anyways, so yeah, like that. Take that for an example. Usually, whenever I get a pimple, I'll just let it go away by itself. But I went to school as an esthetician, and it's like I started like messing with it, and therefore it left the marks that it left. And you know, it's not the prettiest thing in my opinion. I don't really like it. Obviously, no one likes to have like acne or stuff on their face. But like everything is like temporary, and it's like a learning experience. You can learn about so many things about natural healing, and it's just like more so understanding that not everything that is pushed is meant for everyone. And just because you certified yourself based off the teachings of like the country or whatever the state standards is, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the best outcome for people, for everyone. And so it's good to have these experiences. It's good to make mistakes and have that blemish on your record of life. So like in the future, like, but it's not gonna stay forever. Like the it keeps rolling. Like, you know, skin, you know, like it takes time, right? But you could actively do stuff to help heal it, right? And that's what you could do with your life as well. I'm giving you skin example right here because it's like If it's anything, hey, I don't care about anything that I ever done in my life. The most embarrassing thing for me will be like this, and I feel people, but it's like it is what it is. Like this is what it is right now. It's not gonna be this forever, and that's what you got to think about your life, right? Imagine, no, I'm not even gonna say that, but no, it's going away. It's healing. Honestly, it's just like like it's just like the hyperpigmentation and like picking at it and like irritating my skin with like stuff that I didn't need to put in it. But if you have sensitive skin, it's supposed to be for sensitive skin, but long story short, we are learning more about just natural ways of healing and natural things. And I think that's a beautiful and amazing thing that we can even like really experience that. And that we really can, what's the word, like, heal and just like have like here's my health testimony. Thank you, Lord. here's my battle right here. Like here's my health testimony. Boom, boom, boom. Like I had acne, I thought it was this, like it's a little, and it's like the beginning of it, and I guess we just live with it, whatever. And it's no one likes to not look good, no one likes to like not like no one likes the ugly phase, but you gotta go through it. I mean, you don't gotta go through it, but if you gotta go through it, then you gotta go through it. It's fine because everything heals, right? So it is what it is, and it's not even really that bad. It's not so bad. Ditto. Right, at least if you look at me in my face like, oh, smooth. No, I'm kidding. No, but for real though. So you just like learn different things, and like that's what anything in life. Like I had to build myself up to get ready for acne. You gotta go. I had to learn a lot of stuff before I could. I had to learn how to love myself a lot before I got this acne on my face. Yeah, this is a God marked me. Hey, he said, you know what? I could have done the hair. I could have done the hair to you, but you put all that effort. You put all that effort into making the hair products. So when I get you, it's gonna be your skin, girl. I'm like, all right, don't do me too bad. Don't do me too bad. When I come get you, you thought it was gonna be your hair, girl. No. If you, put your efforts in. Put your efforts in young. Yo nunca jodía con la cara mía, like never. It was always blessed. Boom, boom, boom. Cuando tú crezcas, yo te cojo. Yeah. That's beautiful, like, for real. That's the lesson right there. You know? Take care of yourself. That's it. Take care of yourself. Of yourself. But either way, you gotta have like some type of like, what did Jesus have to do? Like, he was brutally bruised and beaten and everything. He had everything done to him. So it's like, here you go. It doesn't even. It's not. And it will never be that bad in your life. Honestly, it may seem like, but I would imagine that would be worse. And I'm not comparing nobody to nobody, but like, I guess like those that you feel closer to you. I feel Jesus more than I feel like people that I don't know in real life. Like, because it's like, wow. And not that it's just, I would feel that too. But it's just like, the only thing I could like think of in a moment, like I can't put a face to anything else, but I could put a face to like that. Like the Passion of Christ movie. It's like a real thing. That really happened to somebody. Some people don't think so, which I guess is okay. But for us that believe, that's like that's a strong thing right there. Have faith in that. It's like, wow. And then they say faith moves mountains. It's like, wow, it's like, if the mountain used to move and you have faith, if it 100% absolutely totally needs to move, that thing's moving, no doubt about it. And you have faith that it will do so. That's how it is. If it gotta happen, it gotta happen. That's it. Absolutely, tootly dootly. Doodly. Taka taka. Ataka. Nah, but thank you. I think I still look cute too. I don't mind. I don't mind it as much as I used to. And especially like it's pushing me to like it's pushing me to stand 10 toes on my shit. Like it really is. It's pushing me to be like everything that like always was. And it's like sometimes like And that's a beautiful thing too. Like sometimes you, like they will say, get a mentor, get a mentor. Like sometimes people are not gonna want to mentor you, and it's because like you know what I'm saying. Like some people are just not gonna want to mentor you. Like, and it's crazy though because that just means shows like they're not like deep. They're not like as deep as they may think that they are in like whatever practice that they like that they like follow, because you will want your practice to go, because at the end it's not you. It's what's given it to you. Like, and the interpretation of you what makes it valuable. Like you teach somebody, they're always gonna have their own way. You get it? Like, Sakura, Sakura and Naruto. They all had different. They all had a different way of expressing themselves. They were like none of them were like they weren't. The only copycat ninja was that guy, and it's because he had like the Sharingan. But anyone with Sharingan could copycat. So, and there's like a whole Sasuke was but he had to develop the skill in order to even do that. So you had to have like you have to be able to even like do the motions. So anyways, continuing, but yeah, kind of like that. Like, so it's like if you're supposed to be like a teacher, you know that you still haven't like passed a certain like level of like student, because you don't know how to be a teacher. So it's like that's how you know that's how you know you're still a student. You're still not a teacher. You're still learning, and the thing is, you could be, and I'm talking about like in that specific category of whatever it is. There could be things that you are a teacher at, right? That you pass. There's other things that you have not. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's some stuff with life as well. But that's a really good example though, because every ninja has their own ninja way, and they had teachers. Every ninja has their own ninja way, like you know. It's like yeah, and it's interesting because Hinata was inspired by Naruto, but Hinata had her own way as well. She had her own special gift. She had her own special power. Like yeah, so it's like you can't be afraid of like of the inspiration, but you gotta find your own ninja way. Like it's like you teach certain stuff. I guess it's like basic information. Then if someone could like take what you say and like actively just put it into their life, then they have their own ninja way. You know, they have like they have their own ninja way, but like and they just like do what they do, but like they're able to like say like they're able to relate to what you relate to, but in their own life. But don't forget to be a student of your own like teachings as well, and like practice it, because that's the funnest part. Like that'd be the most fun for real. But it's beautiful though. Like as a teacher, like you gotta plan to like teach and stuff like that, and like there's different stuff. Like you would like keep some stuff for yourself. Like you're teaching in like 5th grade, but you want to know what's going on in 10th grade. Like you want to throw me, hey, let me add a little word so they can get that, like, hey, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just like kind of like that, like throw little hints. I don't know. I think God does that too, because school, like we're in the school of, what is this called? The word is like what is school of life or something like that. Yeah, something like that. We're in the school of life school. Yeah. Because, for example, Naruto was, I think, one of like the coolest people. Like, I think he's the coolest character ever, low key. Because the cool thing about Naruto was that he was like such a nice, kind person, but then inside of him, he literally had like a beast, a Naruto, and he became friends with the beast inside of him. Like, they became one. Like, they were like, he did the Nine-Tailed Fox. Like, it's like respecting Naruto's like way of life. Like literally inside of him, like you could feel like, like so, like just to give you an example, like which may or may not relate, because nobody knows if a baby. Okay, think about it like that. Thank you guys. Not those two parts, like a baby that never gets born, basically. Is the I say that giggly because it's kind of funny though, because like it's like Naruto pregnant, not in any type of negative form, which I understand it could be taken like that, but no, like a baby 9 months born, depending on the species. Got it? Or like yeah, depending on the species, hatching time, all that stuff. Like, but the environment, even in an egg, it affects.
if it doesn't have if it doesn't feel the heat means like closeness. Because when the chicks are born, the chicks are like ding, ding, they're like all with their mom, like they're all around the hen, like they're like so close. They feel that love. If they don't feel that love, they're not gonna be born. Yeah, if they don't feel that warmth, they're not gonna survive. They're not gonna be warm. So, um, cle clearly, clearly Naruto, wasn't it? The Night Fox wasn't a baby, but in a sense, it was a baby because Naruto's kindness had the ability to teach. Naruto's kindness had the ability to like, teach, like to the Naito Fox to like fight battles for good. On the good side, be a part of the good team. Obviously he definitely did destroy, but it's for a good cause. Naruto became Hokage. You know, pretty cool. It's like wow. You know, he married Hinata supposedly. I didn't watch that far, but yeah, that's a cool story. Thank you. But yeah, my phone's on 4%, so it's gonna die soon. So when it dies, oh, low key, I've been here for 40 minutes. I am doing laundry, low key. Oh no, it's still drying though, because I put like 90 minutes, and I came out here. And so, and I think about like when my phone gets to 2%, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. But yeah, Naruto, good show. Everything could teach you about something in life, and yeah. And I think we touched a lot of like really good points in here today, and just things in general. And it's like the, I hear people saying like don't teach anyone anything, and it's just like that's
What's up?
hello. Oh, you're still
My bad. I can't even get my bike.
okay? Yeah,
I
yeah,
had told her I was coming, so.
yeah. Okay, now you're good. I'm over here just like talking to myself. No, I'm just chilling. Ah. Yeah. Hello. Breezy shows the alligators more create life in the verse. That's clean. Log, leaves, and the work part. We're a nation. And let me see the what the Don Dada 712 low key. That's what I'm saying. I'm like what? No, you didn't. Oh, you talking? Oh, you're talking to him. Illy too. I had a friend named Illy when I was in school. Let me see. No, like yeah. No, it kind of did make me feel like just like a little like there's like a dragonfly here now. It's just like fluttering around. Do you guys want to see? The and commercial. Yeah. Okay. It's actually still on the tree, standing strong. No,
Today, good?
yeah, it was good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right, where is it? Wait, what's that? It's like a tree. Wait, where did it go? Did it leave? And I didn't even see it leave? Oh, yeah, well, that kind of would make sense. Why?
Still swimming.
No. Nah. Look at Fiona.
All right, see ya.
See you. Be safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, how does that run? Like, is it electric?
Yeah, it's battery.
Oh, it has a battery. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you probably be seeing people on them all the time.
I have seen people on those, yeah.
Yeah, they dangerous if you ain't careful. People drive crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is true. When I first moved here, this all I was driving.
For real? Actually, it looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, how fast does it go?
20.
Oh, okay,
Not
never
that
mind.
fast. Some of them go like 60.
Okay, yeah. No, 20. I thought it like, yeah, no, you can't. I mean, it's good for like a stroll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't nothing to be
Yeah.
not too crazy, but
All
yeah.
right.
I told her I was coming to get it, and then my surfboard thingy, I ain't got no room for that right now, so I gotta take it to my storage unit up the street. But
Yeah. Well, I'll be there, so.
it'll be there. All right, well, good luck.
All
See
right,
ya.
you too. Have a good day. All right, bye. Be safe. $5.55. Pete. No, but it's actually not that bad though. I mean, if for like quick stuff, it actually sounds kind of fun to ride. I'm not gonna lie, like for real. It's just like if you work at a far distance, it's probably it's just not like the best for like long distance stuff. But I know you could like you could. It's like a phone. But I know you could jailbreak those. No, because I'm thinking like those things are actually like, because it's cool though. Those little bikes, because it goes only 20 miles per hour. Like if you think about like long, oh, there you go right there. Like long distance, like if you're going a long distance or whatever, like it's not worth it. But if you're going short distances or if you're just chilling, those are pretty cool bikes. 20 miles per hour is pretty cool. But anything like, if you want to go places, like far places, it's not the best like mode of travel, for real. You know? I don't think motorcycles are anyways, but I think it's just like a leisure thing. But if you actually, one time, I remember I had a friend, he had a motorcycle, and we went to a party on a motorcycle. Did we go on the motorcycle? Or I said no. I don't know. The thing is, we went on the highway on the motorcycle, and that was just a feeling I never wanted to feel in my life ever again. You know how long you gotta be on the highway? You don't stop. It's not like you could take a, no, you gotta be like, you gotta hold on the whole time. Motorcycle on the highway? No, my friend, I can't do it. It might be good for the environment, but unless I can ride a horse to work and not get sweaty, like you know, imagine that. It's like, dang, you can't even get a horse and carriage type vibe because then it's like, oh, the poor horses. It's like, dang, you're right, poor horses. This is not what they came to this earth to do. It's like, and then they try to do like the electric cars, but then it's like, dang. The idea that the car could just crash, but the Waco's doing a pretty good job though. The Waco's out here just driving for real. They know how to drive, like better than y'all. They be pausing, like they avoid accidents, and you know, just saying, drives it slow. I guess Tesla wasn't such a bad idea, but the movie is just like, am I gonna lie? Nah, just a question, just out of curiosity. You don't gotta answer my question, but like, why did y'all make that movie? Because didn't like the Obamas have something to do with that movie too? It's like, why'd y'all make that? Like, why the cars gotta crash and why the world gotta end so abruptly? And why you putting that in the air? Like, so you guys are pessimistic too? Well, I'm saying too, like other people, not like me, but you guys are pessimistic? I mean, I've been pessimistic before, but dang, a whole movie and put it out there like that? You were the president of the United States. How could you do such a thing? It solidified me not wanting to get an electric car. But I kind of like the idea of a car running on like cannabis. Like everything smell like gas. It's still gonna smell like gas. It's just gas, you know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. But I do have a thought about that though. I think there actually was a car that they invented that was like that. That'd be fun though. Imagine riding on a horse and not get sweaty. Like it's too hot. You gotta live in like the forest, and then it's like at that point I need a Siberian tiger. I need like And at that point, why am I even going to work? At that point, I'm just going for a stroll to go pick some oranges. This is my protection right here. That's why I got this. That's why I got this tiger right here. I just came to pick some oranges and perhaps some mangoes and some grapes and all that. And I'm gonna go back to my natural habitat. You know what I'm saying? I just I just needed this tiger, this Siberian tiger right here because that's my mode of transport. And I'm riding bareback because I know how to do that. I know how to do. Sure, I'm doing that. In the season that it was done, I was that one. Shut up. Dang. Oh, hey, look, when it counts, bro. And whatever that means to you, they're really advertising this game. You would think I'm like in a freaking ball, in a ball thing. Like, why your little sis, whose scapegoat purpose? I don't know who you're talking to, but I'm going to. What are you talking about? Cap suit. I don't know. He left. He's gone. It wasn't a scooter. It was a bike. He's long gone. He's like long gone. The scooter is a long gone scooter. Flew away a lot of ways. Fell away. Fell away. Fell away. You know Ian Connor? I heard about him, but I don't know him like that. I had a friend that like knew him personally though. Well, it's kind of. I mean, did I know her when she? Yeah, I think I did know him where she knew her. I think she told me something like a little story about it or whatever. Not too much though, but I don't really know nothing about the guy though like that, and I don't even know that girl. So yeah, I know he did like some fashion stuff, right? I think that's what he was like known for. I don't know, but no, I don't know him like that. Not gonna lie, that's not really my type. And in all honesty, I was always more so of a here and now type of person, and like the whole like fashion and like all that, following all that stuff. It wasn't, or like what's like the trendy or how to get popping. It never crossed my mind. I'm not gonna hold you. I just existed on the internet. I was just there. It was nothing crazy. I wasn't trying to become popping or nothing like that. But other people were though, which is kind of cool. It's like, oh, I just do this for fun. There's a science to this. I see. But yeah, like I think that's cool. But not me though. And I don't think that makes me any like any different. It's just like, well, I mean, it does make me different from you, but not in a this is better, or this is worse. But if you want to, I guess if I inspire you, those are the things that I wouldn't do. Just simply put, like if you like, hey, I want to be like Lolly. Those are the things, If you're a kid, those are the things I don't do. But you don't have to be just like me. You can be yourself. But be like, dang, Lolly's not gonna like this one. Damn, it's okay though. She'll understand. Dang, Lolly's not gonna like this. It's okay. She'll get it. She understands people are individuals. She gets that. But at least Lolly don't like that stuff. At least And you're not a kid. No one's a kid unless I have kids. And that's the thing though. When it comes to other people's kids, I'm just thinking like, dang, like, is it gonna be confusing that certain things we just not gonna do? It's like, nah. A lot of times we just don't do those type of things. A lot of times we do this though. I guess if it's not nothing bad, right? Like I'm not gonna, they're not my kids, right? Just, hey, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the water park. We're gonna eat, or we're gonna go to the. I don't really like amusement parks like that. We go to the fair. We go karting. We can go to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, we can do that. I can do Chuck E. Cheese. I can do a little. You know which place I like to go to? My phone's about to die. You know what place I like to go to? Dandyberry. That was my spot. Like my aunt used to take me to Dandyberry all the time. That was my spot for real. Yeah. It really was. Dang, it's crazy when you like realize certain stuff. Like honestly, innocence really is like innocence and ignorance. It's like it's kind of goes hand in hand. Like, oh, you're so innocent. Like you don't know anything. It's like ignorance. That's why Ignorance is bliss because innocence is bliss. When you're just like an innocent person, you don't know anything, nothing can harm you. People don't want to like taint that, even though people are already trying to harm you anyways, and they're actually like taking advantage of the fact that you're innocent. It's crazy. It's a crazy world that we live in, honestly. Yep, it really is. I'm gonna go watch Prison Break, and I'm gonna finish doing my laundry. Have a blessed day, you guys. We're trying to see. We're trying to see if we could time the death of the phone. My girl. When I told my girl my phone died, she was like, "Babe, déjalo." It's like, I'm not gonna bury my phone. I'm just gonna connect it to the charger. My phone has been saved. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. That's one thing I got a charger to connect it to, and that charger is the plug, the spiritual plug. You know, the spiritual plug. Like for real. Put your faith in him, like it's not gonna fail. Cause you just gotta think about it like, dang, like he really just made it out of thin air. God, don't do that to